Hello there. Do you agonize over making decisions until it becomes stressful? Do you wonder why it's hard to make decisions when others depend on you? Well, if you're someone who has a tough time making decisions or you don't know how to make decisions when you're confused, this video is for you. In today's episode, I share 3 simple tips for how to make decisions faster, kind of like a decision-making cheat code, so that you'll know how to make decisions without overthinking. So if you're interested, keep watching. Hello everyone, and welcome to my channel, the best place for new and emerging leaders who want help navigating challenges at work. I'm Jaboria Scott, a leadership development coach and consultant. Be sure to follow me on Instagram, Facebook, and LinkedIn for leadership tips and to see what I'm up to on a daily basis. Now, when it comes to decision making, it can be difficult to know when to make decisions and how to make decisions you won't regret later. An article called What to Do When You Just Can't Make the Decision, written by Rima Pandey and published by the website Lifehack, states that, how often have you dithered while making a decision, not knowing which is the correct choice? Life puts us at crossroads many a time, and choosing one road over the other by carefully balancing the pros and cons of each, listening to that gut feeling, and not letting others influence your decisions is very important. If you want to be happy with your lot in life, decision making is an important skill that we all need to move up and forward in our career as well as in life. The truth is, you won't always get it right, and that's okay. It's a part of the learning process. And when we know more, we make better decisions. Here's why it's important to make decisions as a leader. You'll need the ability to assess many different factors in order to determine the most appropriate course of action. That's why developing this particular skill set is essential for effective leadership. Now, while I'm giving you a simple solution for how to make decisions on the fly, I don't want to oversimplify what can sometimes be a complex decision-making process. There are quite a few important things that you need to consider when you're making decisions. Things like information gathering, defining your goal, weighing the pros and cons, process evaluation, risk assessment, and the list goes on and on. When I want to make necessary and quick decisions, I usually ask myself 3 simple questions. The first question for how to make decisions without overthinking is, what impact will my decision have on the company? You'll need to think about whether or not your decision is aligned with your company's goals and objectives. The last thing you'll want to do is make a choice that doesn't align with your leader's vision or your company's mission. To be a leader who makes good decisions, you want to think beyond your department or your specific circumstances. When you think of the goals beyond your team, you broaden your perspective. This will help you to ask the right questions to assist you in your decision-making process. This will ensure that the right people are involved or consulted in your assessment and in your planning if you need them to be. The key here is to think about others who may have a stake in the work that you do. Asking this question will help you to A, seek advice, and you'll be able to talk it out and get feedback. B, gather relevant info. You'll be able to research best practices and learn about what others may have tried. And then there's C, gather resources and support. For example, you'll be able to determine what financial resources are available to you. This will give you a realistic idea of what you can and can't do. A broader view will assist you in making your decision, and it will demonstrate to those around you that you are a leader who keeps the company's mission in mind. The second question for how to make decisions without overthinking is, how will my decision impact the team? In your decision-making process, you'll want to determine if your decision impacts the business unit. A leader evaluates staffing and available resources to prepare for any unforeseeable or foreseeable negative and positive effects on the team. This will allow you to A, evaluate human capital. This begins with determining if you have the bench strength necessary to be successful. And then there's B, evaluate processes. Do you need to make changes to current procedures to be successful? And then C, learn from others. Solicit input from key team members who can aid your decision-making process. This will help you to ensure that you cover all your bases because you have the input of staff who actually do the work. This will also help you to plan how you tell others. A great leader also looks for learning opportunities for everyone involved so that mistakes aren't repeated. In this phase, I'm usually also defining my goal. The third question for how to make decisions without overthinking is, how will my choice impact the customer? It's important to evaluate the possible positive and negative impact on our consumers. This is key because the decision that you make may affect service delivery, products and services, revenue, and customer satisfaction. And in most businesses, things like customer retention, sales, revenue, and customer satisfaction are key. When it comes to decision making, there's so much information out there that it can be very confusing. And if you have a hard time making decisions, leadership decisions that is, it can be a bit overwhelming. The website Mind Tools published an article with what they call a model for making the best possible choices. Their 7-step decision-making strategy is just one way to begin the decision-making process. There are also tons of books and articles about how to make decisions that you might find helpful. Comment below with a book suggestion about decision-making to help our community. I'd love to check it out. Now, click the like button if you're ready for the bonus tip. Today's bonus tip is avoid analysis paralysis and trust your gut. Just do something. Making a choice is always preferable to doing nothing. Make your decision and learn to trust your intuition or your gut feeling. Don't overthink it. Give a deadline to the decision-making process, and at the end of the day, it's important to know that there's no right or wrong answer to this. Like most things, making use of effective leadership strategies in your daily practice will take time. Now, if you've enjoyed watching this video and you want to know more about me and what I do, be sure to visit my website, www.drivebycombos.com. You can also find me on Instagram, Facebook, and LinkedIn to come and say hello. So also don't forget to subscribe, click the notification bell, because in my next video, I'm going to talk about how to get your boss to like you. So if you're interested, be sure to subscribe. As always, have a great week, be kind to yourself, and thanks so much for watching.